Hi, I'm Captain Donlin, and I'm here with
Robert Harbauer from Permaboss, the founder.
And we're going to talk a bit about what makes Permaboss unique. Rob, you've told me that when people get one of the machines, there's operations help, there's marketing help, there's help that people really aren't going to get with any other kind of a laser. Let's talk about how you help people after they get the machine. How do you help them with their operations, grow their business?
Well, we help them before already, right?
Okay.
Because there's a couple of weeks before the laser arrives where all the software training is set up and done. That way, as opposed to showing up and trying to improvise, you've got actual customers' files, real customers, your best customers. You've prepared the files so that you can make these things that are in the background. We're zoomed in right now, but we'll show that a little bit later. So you're making real stuff for real customers, because when we get there, the training is how to use the laser, but then also how to market it, how to position it, how to sell it, everything like that. And you keep track of all the production so you know what you're making.
So your training is really on-the-job training. You're actually kind of making money while you're learning how to get the machine going, because you're getting
in the second half, yes, right? The first half is all the ins and outs about the machine, because we're not there every day afterwards. We sell them all over the world, New Zealand, South Africa, Switzerland, Germany, everywhere in America. Some people are in big towns, little towns, so we can't be everywhere all the time. So we need to leave them with confidence so that they know how to address stuff that they receive that is similar. So you get a piece of marble suddenly, where do you start? Right? So that is all covered in the training. It's like a 3-page training checklist. We've been using it for years. We leave that copy there, because then they can train new people that come on by using that template.
Super. Let me just interject. The checklist is how brain surgeons work. It's how airline pilots work. And when you get a Permaboss machine, it's how you make the thing foolproof.
How you make it fly.
You make it fly. So operations, and I've seen the interface, and people can see videos showing how it works. It's as easy as pushing an iPad. I mean, basically, it's
there's technically no manual for it. By law, FDA requires you have a manual, so that manual's there. It's in the touchscreen also. But we had cases where people have come in to do a job, and within 5 minutes they're in production.
Cool. And it's the reason that you don't get a manual with an iPhone or an iPad, and you really don't need one. It's push button simplicity. Again, I've seen them, and you can see them on the videos here. So that's operations. Quickly, talk about marketing. I mean, the marketing support that you give a Permaboss user, you're pretty much giving them a whole new business unit. I mean, talk about how you help them, grow their business.
It stems from the fact that when you're traveling doing this, we're going on the 19th year now, and you notice that people, I'm going to be honest, right? They're stuck in a zone. They're doing the same thing, rinse and repeat, and they're not changing, and they don't see the advantage. The same way, you come in my business here. We know each other for a long time, 15 years, through all the marketing courses and things we've done, and you go, why is he doing it that way? And I'm like, well, because that's the way we do it. He says, yeah, but he's moving too much, and if you did this, and that's because you have fresh eyes. So I go into these businesses after having been into more than 4,000 of them, and I can spot those things. I can set that up, and I can change how they operate really simple so they get more productivity out of it. That's number one. Number two is that the marketing part is enabling them to be able to take advantage of their existing customers. All you people watching this, whether you're a sign maker, an embroiderer, a screen printer, or they're doing heat transfers or whatever it is, even if you have some kind of a laser, you're doing things that don't generate extra revenue. We talk about it all the time. We're bad together because everything I do and the couple businesses that I have, he's questioning, can you deliver? Can you get another advantage out of that? And in this case, should I go into it a little bit?
Let's keep it short here, because we're going to do lots of videos on this topic of marketing. But for someone getting a Permaboss, a laser, what kind of marketing support should they look forward to getting from you?
The tools to take advantage of their existing business. So we are giving them the guideline. We're giving them the ideas. We're literally giving them the letters that accommodate let's say we have a technique, they're getting the letter to accommodate that technique, whether it's a gift technique, whether it's an introduction technique, whether it's a sample technique, I don't know what else to use with the word technique. They're getting like a complete package. So they're just plugging in their company name and their customer name, and then we even give them tools to make sure that you know how to plug in the name, so it's customized letter.
So real quick, what I've seen of the marketing that you get with a Permaboss laser, you're really growing a new business from within the customers you already have, correct? I mean, you're selling them new items. The items sell themselves. You're showing people how to give gifts away and then have the recipient turn around and call and say, I'd like 20 of those. I mean, you're growing a new business from within. Is that accurate?
It's 100% accurate. It's the same thing I have to do, right?
Right.
But I'm just practicing what I preach by sharing it with them. And these are the things that I don't know if we talk about in video what you've invested in yourself and your businesses over the years,
Yeah.
and I have. If you combine it, I mean, we're huge numbers. I mean, way more than you could ever have gone to the best university in these courses, and that's what we're putting together, and we have been putting together for years now. So that's your advantage to take it, to take advantage of.
So how could folks learn more, get in touch with you, and maybe explore their options?
Well, go to the website, permaboss.com or permabosslaser.com. Contact us. Ask us, how this would fit in your business. Tell me a little bit about your business. I got a few questions, and then I'll start to share with you how it could transform and change your business. It's not about working harder. It's honestly, it sounds funny. You can go into the next video. How to work less but make more. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's actually possible when you're not a commodity.
Sure. So what number should people call?
It's 1-888-442-7929, or you go on the website permaboss.com or permabosslaser.com.
Good. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.